0, 1.
Let's get started.
Why they stopping me?
Bye, crypto bro.
What's going on, crypto world? It's that guy again, Ball Deep Crypto, coming at you with another XLMP stellar. You know, it's a stellar day, people. We're going to start off and say this is not financial advice. Ball Deep Crypto is just a guy talking to a computer about what he likes and what he does. What you do with your money is your decision. You do as you want to do. With that being said, let's get into it. Here we got a little post from Scopely, which is a Stellar wallet, talking about Galaxy Digital bringing tokenized yield to Stellar. Big news for the Stellar ecosystem. Galaxy Digital is preparing to launch a tokenized money market fund, an MMF, and Stellar XLM is among the key blockchains where it will go live. Tokenized funds, instant liquidity, 24/7 accessibility, moving traditional yield products on chain. Stellar gains a bigger role as the bridge between institutional finance and open blockchain rails. With Anchorage Digital as a custodian, this initiative is set to meet strict compliance and security standards, a major step for institutions. Again, Stellar likes to be compliant. They like to be as compliant as possible. And with that being said, let's dive a little deeper. Now, let's talk about Galaxy Digital and Stellar. Now, the primary connection between Galaxy Digital, a leading digital asset firm managing $9 billion in assets under management, and Stellar is an upcoming tokenized money market fund launch, set to deploy on Stellar alongside Ethereum, trash, Solana, nah. Announced in September of 2025, the fund, details on name pending, will offer tokenized shares and yield-bearing money market, custodied by Anchorage Digital, with a debut expected in the coming months. The crypto-native product aims to provide instant liquidity and 24/7 access. Of course, crypto is 24/7, people, which is different from TradeFi-led competitors like BlackRock's Bundle and Franklin Templeton's Benji, by leveraging Galaxy's deep crypto expertise for more innovative engagement. Now, Stellar's selection underscores its appeal for low-cost, high-speed institutional RWAs, building on its Benji success. So obviously they've already had Franklin Templeton, Benji have many success, which is making these other institutions say Stellar is a viable and one of the top choices. People, Sorbonne, Protocol 23, shout out to Franklin Templeton for building and saying Stellar is the rails and the plumbing to use, and Sorbonne is that contract. Beautiful thing. Love this. Stellar. XLM, people. All right. How it benefits Stellar, of course. Institutional yield and adoption boost. By hosting a Galaxy fund, Stellar cements its role in bridging TradeFi and DeFi, attracting more yield-focused products and enterprises seeking compliant, scalable rails for tokenized treasuries. This enhances network utility for payments and RWAs, driving developer interest in Sorbonne smart contracts, which we just said, Sorbonne. Every single video we're talking about this. People, this is so much money coming. Not financial advice, but bruh. Obviously, the multi-chain rollout with Stellar as a core funnels institutional capital into Stellar's ecosystem. 5-second settlements, low-cost fees. Obviously, giving it an edge over pricier chains like Ethereum. Trash. You already know how I feel about that. As a high-profile partner like Galaxy, validates Stellar for Wall Street grade finance. You love to hear that, compliant. Wall Street, come on. Anytime you're there talking about Wall Street grade finance, potentially accelerating partnerships in emerging markets and DeFi. One leads to the other. These people are copycats. They're going to come where it's cheap It's fast, it's efficient, and it has proven success, which Franklin Templeton has already built that bridge and continues to build that bridge. Shout out to them for coming in and seeing Stellar for what it is, like your boy Ball Deep Crypto. Come on now. Now, who is the Stellar ecosystem it benefits? Who in it? Now, obviously, the Stellar Foundation, they always seem to benefit, you know what I mean? They gain from elevated visibility and potential grants for RWA and DeFi tools, reinforcing Stellar's financial inclusion mission. Shout out to them. Anchorage Digital, the custodian benefits from expanded on-chain custody ops on Stellar, leveraging its security for Galaxy's fund while integrating with Stellar's 400,000 plus access points. Developer and dApps. Builders using Stellar's APIs for payment or yield farming see a surge in composability opportunities. Wallets like Scopely gained from tokenized asset support. Shout out to them for the tweet. Now, users and institutions. XLM holders enjoy rising liquidity and yields. Enterprises, via SDF's disbursement platform, access efficient fund redemptions, while freelancers and remittance users benefit from broader stablecoin ecosystems. Obviously, we're here for money, monetary. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, people. Now, the potential TVL inflow, while exact AUM isn't disclosed, the fund could mirror competitor scales. Let's talk about Benji at 780 million, 55% on Stellar, and Buttle at 500 million, potentially injecting 200 to 500 million in tokenized value to Stellar within the first year, boosting its 600 million ecosystem TVL. Love to see that. Let's go. Boost it, baby. Obviously, fee and yield generation, high volume fund activity, transfers and yields could generate 50,000 to 200,000 in annual XLM fees. Burn, baby, burn for deflation. Plus staking rewards for validators, broader Galaxy AUM, 9 billion signals spillover liquidity. Now, market impact and upside. The announcement correlates with XLM's price, bunch, who cares about all that? That's going to get to where it's going to get. Long-term, 1 to 2 billion capture in the 10 trillion RWA market by 2030. So let's go. I think that's even a small piece. I think it might be more. Of course, I think it's going to be more. Now, obviously, institutions say 15 to 20% on liquidity versus off-chain funds, reinvesting into Stellar dApps, and driving 20 to 30% ecosystem growth. Now, this move positions Stellar as a tokenized finance hub. Galaxy's entry could be the spark for explosive institutional inflows, people. Again, this is a big player. Franklin Templeton's a big player. The big players are seeming to choose who? Stellar, XLM. You already know. That's all I got on this piece. I want to thank you for your time. Your time is money, and you spend it here. Hopefully you got value out of that. I hope you have a great day. And like I always say, chase a check, never chase a bitch.